Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Ring Report. What NXT Ring Report we have for you? We're coming off the heels of 48 hours since WrestleMania. The NXT after WrestleMania. Coming up, we hear from the new NXT Women's Champion, Raquel Perez. She'll be in action against, who, Natalia, coming up. Also, too, Javon Evans makes his in-ring debut. The new newcomer of NXT. He's hearing a lot of great things. He's gonna make his debut coming up. Also, too, um, Nathan Frazier and Axiom challenge Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin for the NXT Tag Team Championship. And Breaker and Corbin continue their dominant streak. We'll talk about it coming up. Also, too, Trick Williams, he's in town at the team. Carmelo Hayes. Trick Williams have talked about his big rebel Carmelo Hayes. We'll get there as much. Also, too, Mark Henry said some mean things about Kyrie Sane by not respecting the ring. Did he go a little bit too far? We'll talk about it coming up. And two, we're getting footage right here. A tweet from Roman Reigns a couple of 48 hours ago after he lost the undisputed championship to Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns saying he's going to a metamorphosis. We'll see about that. All this moment, Pro Wrestling Show start right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents NXT Ring Report. I'm your host, as always, Kim Dukes here. Glad you joined us on the NXT Ring Report. Join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is free. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right. We got the NXT Ring Report. We're not going to waste nobody's time. Let's go and get started right now. After WrestleMania NXT, as you see right here, Natalia said she promised on Raw yesterday that she was going to come to NXT and confront NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez. Well, technically, I said Valerie Curia. I don't know why it was that for out of nowhere, but Natalia confronted the women's champion Roxanne Perez. You told you Roxanne Perez looking like a bad girl now. Think she's all this and that in the bag of chips. Roxanne Perez later on that tonight will go against Natalia 1-on-1. Battle of respect. You look at it like that. We'll see how this is going to go down. Well, Axiom and Nathan Frazier put the question out there that if they don't win the tag team championships, they are made the response that they will break up. They want to break up. I don't know why, but we're hearing those reports. They want to break up. We'll see if they can win the tag team championship. Well, JC Jane keeping up more trauma in Chase U. JC Jane exposed Chase U. Andrew Chase saying that Andrew Chase was betting against Dia here that Dia couldn't win the women's championship. Dia could win the women's title. So Dia a little bit betrayed on that on what was going down, but like I said, Dia kind of did what she needed to do. I'd say that Dia here caused a lot of ruckus that she likes to do throughout the whole entire Chase U. Well, speaking of that, you told you that Roxanne Perez was in action and she went against Natalia, and Roxanne Perez and Natalia had their awkward moment. I'll say that Natalia playing mind games with Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez wasn't here for all that. Roxanne Perez pinned Natalia. Well, well, no, that was Kiana James. I meant to say Kiana James. Roxanne Perez pinned Natalia to get the win to help Lola Vice. I don't know why Lola Vice even came out there to help. But Roxanne Perez need to thank her and take her out for dinner and stuff. Roxanne Perez found the way with the help stuff. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Also, too, Fowler Henry got pinned by Kiana James. Kiana James really didn't have no chance tonight. Keanu James, down and out, it's right there. But this is the footage right here that Natalia got her hands on Lola Vice, as Lola Vice cost Natalia her championship win, her to not to win the title. We'll see. Also, too, we talked about this. Rich Holland explains his action why he attacked Joe Gacy. Rich Holland, whoa about the situation, even to the point that the LWO got involved. We know that Rich Holland throwing his weight around. Rich Holland attacked one of the members of the LWO. We know next week Rich Holland will take on Jacqueline Wild next week 1-on-1. So we'll see that match heading our way as well. How that's going to be. Well, the North American champion Opa Ferry talked about his match that he won this past weekend at Stand and Deliver. Opa Family got the win over Josh Bridge and Daniel Priest. But Opa Family had met his match when Arvar showed up out of nowhere and attacked Oba Femby and left Arvar laying. Arvar wants a shot at the NXT North American Championship, and Arvar posed and made that crystal clear. That's what he wants. So, hey. Jada Parker was in action as well with scripts and all them. Jada Parker won her match tonight as well as the Don Tony D'Angelo and their Hitman won their match tonight. I don't know why they put them in a match like that with a Hitman. Everybody won that match tonight. EMC by quick matches and stuff to the point. Fowler Henry, James, and some other chick. I don't know who she is. If y'all know who she is, let me know. Speaking of that, the family want to take on the Catch group. Coincided by his absence is what's Um his name, but he wasn't there. I think that's how they won their match tonight. Drew Gulak, I think he's doing those charges. I don't know if WWE's taking serious or investigating what's going on with him. The latest of what's been going on with him with Ronda Rousey. And she accused him of essaying her and stuff. Well, we saw that Gerard Evans was in action. Speaking of that, he was in action. Gerard Evans, he won his match. Evans won his match tonight. He did. Well, Dijak got confronted by Noam Dar. So Dijak and Noam Dar might have a program coming forward. Who knows? Metaphor versus no Dijak. Who knows about that? Well, Nathan Frazier and Axelon win the tag team championships over the dominant Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin. I don't know if Breaker and Corbin are going to take a break or they're going to be feuding with each other. Who knows down the road how that's going to go. Stuff. But the new tag team champions got attacked by the Authors of Pain and Karrion Cross. Now they're making their way to NXT. They lost to the Pride, Lashley, and them, so they're feuding with them. We don't know what's next for Lashley and the rest of them. I think Lashley is gonna Montez is gonna finally turn heel. Thank God, hopefully. But we'll see. And they're gonna but the Final Testament now carrying chaos on NXT, taking down the new tag team champion. Well, speaking of that, um, Trick Williams came out there. Trick Williams came out there after he won his match over in the Dragunov. Dragunov came out there to confront Trick Williams. Trick Williams saying he has nothing left to do but to go for the NXT championship. He called out Dragunov. The Dragunov did reply. Dragunov said that he's not ready for the championship match, but Dragunov gave him a condition that, hey, if I put the championship on the line, you must leave NXT. Um, Trick was reluctant at first, and then Trick said, "You know what? Hell with it. I'm gonna go with it." Trick accepted. So in 2 weeks at NXT Spring Breaking, it'll be Trick Williams versus Ilya Dragunov for the NFC Championship. But if Trick Williams does not win, he must leave NXT. Well, afterwards, Trick got ambushed from behind by Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes attacking Trick and saying that he'll meet Trick next week in a steel cage match. So I guess steel cage matches are the personal animosity matches. Trick and Carmelo will meet next week in a steel cage match. Then after Trick can survive Carmelo, he will go for the NFC Championship. And if Trick loses it, if Trick doesn't win the NXT title, he must leave NXT. So there's a lot of things at stake. So we're gonna leave you with Carmelo Hayes attacking both Trick and the NXT champion in Dragunov. There might be a sign Dragunov might be heading to Raw. But he had that good performance on Raw yesterday. So that could be a sign that Dragunov might be dropping the title to Trick Williams. It'll be Trick and Carmelo battling for the NXT championship. Who knows? All right. That ends the NXT Ring Report. Let's move forward to Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, we talk about this. Our Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, the former undisputed champion, who lost the championship 48 hours ago to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns back on the scene now, and he sent this eerie subliminal tweet that yesterday I mourned. I guess he's talking about Monday was his mourn day, and today is day one. So I guess Roman's trying to imply that he's coming back. We just don't know when Roman Reigns will come back. He looked as strong and better than ever. I tell you that right there by Roman Reigns. But we'll see what Roman's next plan is going to be. Like Triple H made it clear that Roman, I don't know, that Roman had his run or something. Roman's run was that. So hey, who knows? Speaking of Roman's cousin, The Rock is probably gone. Someone tweeted The Rock probably gone to June or July. I guess we'll see. But, we told you yesterday on the Raw Ring Report that The Rock told Cody that he's leaving, but he'll come back. He'll come back for Rhodes himself. So The Rock was the only man to pick Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania in night one. The Rock laid claim that he picked Cody Rhodes, but we'll see if him and Cody will get when this rematch going to be at WrestleMania next year or SummerSlam, who knows. Well, speaking of the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes now officially a two-time champion, as he is both the WWE Champion and the Universal Champion. Cody Rhodes is a two-time champion. Congratulations to Cody. Speaking of Cody, he did a tweet right here that him and Bayley for the Royal Rumble winners. Now you see them both holding gold. Cody is the WWE Universal Undisputed Champion, as well as Bayley, the Undisputed Women's Champion. So Bayley holding gold as well with Cody. They both won their Royal Rumble winners. Speaking of that, Cody backstage during the press conference took a group photo with all his family members and friends as part of the championship celebration. You gotta wonder, like, they was all in AEW, now they all in WWE. But it's just weird to me, but that's how things are. Speaking of that, Samantha Irvin asked her to when she made that announcement as being the new Universal Champion. So Cody Rhodes getting himself ready to ground. You got to wonder who's Cody's next opponent. A lot of people are speculating that it could be Randy Orton, because Randy Orton was the mentor and Cody was the student. Who knows? We'll see. Randy Orton might get the crack at Cody. A lot of Cody Rhodes memes and stuff. A lot of people, even Cody's wife, Brandy, wants to thank WWE for our idea that felt. So, we got an idea of what's going on, why Cody. But speaking of that, you saw right here, Kyrie Singh had responded to the criticism that was given to her by Mark Henry. Mark Henry made criticism like of Kyrie saying why Kyrie does not step on the ropes and try to rub her boots on the ropes or something. Um, Coach Kai um, said that Kyrie loves the business, loves the respect. And so it was just a lot going on, a lot of drama. I don't know why Mark Henry got mad over that, but I think speaking of that, there's the statistics for the linked title reigns of WrestleMania. Roman Reigns with his historic 316 days. Gunther 666 days. Seth Rollins 361 days. The world champion. Io Sky, WWE Women's Champion 245 days. Judgment Day 171 days. Drew McIntyre 5 measly minutes. Wow. Well, John Cena made clear on the Pat McAfee show that next year he could be getting taking his final break. He said that on the Pat McAfee show that he might want to call it troops and something like that. We'll see. Randy Orton, RKO, Ico Steve, the WrestleMania has been viewed over almost 250 million times across WWE and Speed social media platforms. IL Speed getting a lot of stuff going on with him. How that went down and stuff. We told you that Uncle Howdy might be coming back. Bray Wyatt's character, his brother's character, played by the Bo Dallas. So Bo Dallas might be coming back as Uncle Howdy. Tribute to Bray. Well, even to this for Triple H title this that Seth Rollins made his moment. Seth Rollins now taking a break from the wrestling business. And Seth Rollins making it seem like he was the world heavyweight championship. It'll be the same as Seth Rollins was the inaugural holder. Now Drew McIntyre, now that the new champion, Damian Priest, he was out and about with Lana, so we get an indication that Damian Priest and Lana are together. So we'll see how long we're rooting. It's still there, but I don't know. Speaking of that, if there's hope for heels, hearing reports that heels that used to be on Star could be getting new life on Netflix. That could be a new home of heels, but we gotta wait and see. Heels make it on there Netflix or not. We'll see. But speaking of that, R-Truth talking about John Cena on the Pat McAfee show is just too funny and indeed. A lot going on with that. All right. That's gonna do it here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Like we said, we're gonna end it with Carmelo Hayes laying out Trick Williams, and these two men will meet again in the Stand and Deliver match, in a rematch, but this time in a cage match. So we'll see that match as well. Trick Williams to pass his friend again. We gotta wait and see. Thank you for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I've been your host, Kid Dick, and tomorrow